MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Oakland Athletics.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He takes a knee-high fastball. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Manaea playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Franklin Barreto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Come on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maldonado goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Barreto retired, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Base hit, and the A's are into the hit column for the first time this season.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Here's Chris Davis now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0. Here's Justin Upton now. His career numbers against Manaea, he's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Upton is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Chris Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the changeup is way low that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. High pop-up. Semien settles under it near second. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. fastball just a bit high.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Angels go down 1-2-3. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His past history with Richards. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Matt Joyce.
Center fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that misses, 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Balbuena is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied into very shallow right. Young has it in his sights. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
His career numbers against Minaya, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Joyce, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 9th.
Here's Luis Balbuena now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Sliders in for a strike. Marte stands at first with 1 out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Outside, 3-0 now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think they'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped high in the air. Semien is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Chris Young. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Cozart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Marte. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Semien into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Davis, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Richards is ready. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martin Maldonado.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He can handle the heat.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home still. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 away.
Now battle.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Come on, man.
Richards comes set. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Young is there. trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Joyce is there, and that's the 3rd out. Angel riding in once again, Marcus Semien. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Richards just to the right of the mound, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now here it comes. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Missed with a slider. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Richards gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here's Chris Young. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Young aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So a big moment here, and standing in Jeffrey Marte, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner's on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a little tapper. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 1. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this. Your game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Olson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Richards comes set. 0-1 on its way. Bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In there, no balls and a strike. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Justin Upton now. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chris Young would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels leave 1. They're down 1. Kenan Middleton is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Down the third baseline.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. Here's Chris Young. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready now for LA. Zach Kozar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, missed, 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. And they're up now in Oakland, just over 35,000 strong. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run.